welcome to my special edition of explaining my lyrics and, yeah, thoughts, feelings, blah, 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 stories behind the music. So this session is all about I think the biggest track on the album. It's called Puzzles. This is what the single cover looks like. It's me. It's very Bond-esque. It's like a powerful, empowering song. It's got a lot of feeling behind it. The story behind the song comes from a relationship that I had. It was a little bit frustrating because, you know, I felt like I'd really exhausted all the options, tried to kind of communicate with the partner about, you know, why is there this problem here, what's going on here, and they weren't really working with me on it, and it was a bit of a tricky split up. It was, you know, he was being very sort of non-communicative about stuff, so I gave him a little bit of time to think about it, and then he came back and then he was like, oh no, I don't think it's going to work out. And I was like, right, okay. So I felt a bit mugged off. And so I was getting on with doing what I was doing and actually enjoying being single again and having a bit of space and getting to feel like I was myself again, etc. And it takes usually like at least a few months to kind of start getting back into the swing of things, and then of course quite a few months later he got in contact with me and was being very vague. Oh, I miss you, and you're like, oh, okay, what does that mean? Like, it can mean anything. Anyway, we had a chat, and he was saying that he wanted to rekindle the flame. We did try, but it didn't last more than a week, and I think generally that's the case with a lot of relationships. You know, it's really hard to piece back trust and pick up where you left off. It's very, very difficult. So that's why the song is called Puzzles. You know, you're kind of trying to piece back your relationship. Yeah, and it's kind of almost like a fuck you song. Yeah. Not that I'm bitter at all. I got a fantastic song out of it, and yeah, you just learn from stuff, don't you? But let us explain the lyrics then. Let's go. Okay, turn this down a bit. So, if you held golden leaves, I would be openly holding back a gate. I guess if you had something that I felt was valuable in the relationship, I'd be like saying, oh, come on in. But at this point, I'm like, well, what have you got to offer me? Like, you know, I'm happy. I've been getting on with stuff fine without you. But I know that all your doubt broke our dreams. In other words, you're the one that made this mess. You broke the dreams because you decided to walk away. And only now you return too late. So it's almost like too late. Like I'm not in that realm where you want to get back together. I'm kind of way ahead of like, oh no, I'm cool now. I'm over it. How are you taken by any commitment? I fail to believe it can change. So, you know, the whole issue was commitment with him. He didn't know if he wanted to be committed. I was like, well, how am I convinced about that? How can I trust you? Like, why should I trust you? I've spent all this time getting better. Then the chorus is, I know I'm neither, half is one the same. So this is the cryptic bit. So I know I'm neither. In other words, I'm saying, I don't think I'm what you want. I think that you're just feeling lonely, and you think that this is the answer. I'm not. You know, I don't think I'm many things that you want. You almost just want a relationship as a thing because you want to be at XYZ in a few years. I don't think you want me for me. I know I'm neither. half is one the same. Half as in being like your other half. You know, we should be one, working together. Half is one the same. That's what I mean by that. How can I be there if I am left to drift away? If you don't, basically, if you don't allow me into you, to get to know you better, and if you push me away, then how can I be there for you? How can we have a relationship? How can we have a communication here? Okay, so where did we go wrong, and why was I just supposed to wait? That's just me going over stuff in my head. Where did we go wrong? Because it seemed like it was a good thing, and then it just all of a sudden fell into the shit pile. And why was I just supposed to wait? Like, what? Oh, I'm just, but 3 months down the line, I'm just hanging out. Oh, I'm here for you whenever you need me. Like, some girls might be like that, or some boys might be like that. That's not me. Now that you've let me go, I can see I have found solace in my space. Now that you decided that the relationship wasn't worth trying for, I've actually found that I'm enjoying being single. So again, what have you got to offer? Like this, you can't just lure me in with saying, "Oh, you want to try again." You have to work for it. How are you taken by any commitment? I fail to be bearing the blame. Yeah, in other words, I'm not taking any blame for this. This is all your mess. I know I'm neither, half is one the same, so it's the same chorus. How somehow you seem to make it separate. In other words, you're separating us, and I guess you are putting blame on me, and we should be one. We should be thinking of each other as what's best for us rather than you, me, me. How can I be there if I'm left to dry? So the next line, which is like the kind of breakdown bit, it's time, can't, peace, puzzles back again. So yeah, a puzzle that is obviously what we're a puzzle, why this didn't work. And time, you know, if you just give it a bit of time and just leave it, that doesn't work. You need to sit there and do the bloody puzzle if there's a problem, I guess. If you just left the puzzle on the table, it wouldn't do itself. That's what I mean by that. So, anyway, I hope that's explanatory in the classic Annique huge nutshell. Go check out the single online. If you do get a chance to come to the live show, it's a great song to perform live. A lot of passion, a lot of emotion, a lot of hurt, and I guess a lot of people could identify with it. I am, yeah, very proud of it. Go check it out. Oh, and subscribe and like and share and all the rest of it. Take care. Hope you enjoyed it.